boy, Cash Robinson, coming back with some more impactful, high energy, low impact workout for you today, along with a reading related to fiber, guys. And why did we choose fiber today? We choose fiber because fiber is so important to your overall diet, and it's something that most Americans struggle with. We're on the go, we're always moving, and it's one of those things that we don't get enough of, and it's so important to the overall diet, guys. I can't tell you enough. And we're going to talk about some of the things related to fiber in this particular workout, so you're going to want to stick around and hang out for a minute. We got a high impact cardiovascular workout coming up. It's going to be low impact to your joints and those areas that we want to take care of, along with this fiber reading coming right up, and we're going to get right to it. This is taken from nutrition.org. Check this out if you want more information related to this particular reading. And it says most Americans are not getting enough fiber in our diets. Now I want to list you some of these numbers, guys, and once we start looking at some of these statistics, you're really going to see what's going on with us related to fiber. It says just 7% of adults meet fiber recommendations, raising risk for chronic disease. That's right, just 7% of adults here in America meet fiber recommendations, raising the risk of chronic disease. All right, Rockville, Maryland, June 7th, 2021. Only 5% of men and 9% of women are getting the recommended daily amount of dietary fiber, according to a study being presented at Nutrition 2021 Live Online. Insufficient fiber intake is associated with a higher risk of heart disease and diabetes, two of the most common diseases here in America. These findings should remind people to choose fiber-rich foods like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables to reduce their risk of heart disease, says Derek McCannis, PhD and RD, a associate professor at Texas Women's Universities. The study's lead author. He says, based on our findings, fewer than 1 in 10, guys, fewer than 1 in 10 U.S. adults meet the daily recommendation for fiber intake. For those with diabetes, it is especially important to eat enough fiber since they are at greater risk for heart disease. Fiber is a type of carbohydrate that passes through the body undigested, though perhaps best known for its role in supporting regular bowel movements. Fiber also carries important benefits for cardiovascular health. Studies suggest that dietary fiber can help lower cholesterol, blood pressure, and inflammation, and help prevent diabetes. It can also improve blood sugar levels for people with diabetes. And so that's why we attack fiber first, guys. It is something easy. It is something that we can find in a lot of different locations in terms of when we're shopping for food. And fiber affects all these different situations, guys. Heart disease, high blood pressure. Okay, it affects what you got going on in the bathroom, guys. And according to this study, just 5% of U.S. adults are getting the recommended fiber. So that means if you're on this call, if we got 20 people on this call, only one out of the 20 people are going to be getting the necessary fiber that they need. And that's why this is such a problem. That's why we lead the world in heart disease. That's why we lead the world in sugar diabetes. That's why we lead in all these things, guys, because we're eating too much processed food. Here we go. The researchers analyzed data from more than 14,600 U.S. adults who participated in the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. Okay, this survey took place over 5 years. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining me. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Fiber intake was assessed using dietary questionnaires. Diabetes status was self-reported, and also assessed the hemoglobin A1C levels. Researchers only analyzed fiber intake from dietary sources, excluding fiber supplements. I like that. So they didn't include any supplements, guys, because supplements are cheats. They went for the real deal, Holyfield, apples, oatmeal, things along those lines. Unlike other similar studies, our analysts estimated Americans' usual fiber intake using advanced statistical methods instead of calculating a simple average, said the doctor. This approach is a better indicator of what a person typically eats because it is an account for other factors that might influence their fiber intake. Okay, here we go. We're getting to the good stuff. Health guidelines recommended eating 14 grams of fiber for every 1,000 calories consumed. That's 14 grams of fiber for every 1,000 calories consumed. And where are my ladies at? Because on average, women in the study consumed about 9.9 grams per 1,000 calories, while men consumed 8.7 grams of fiber per 1,000 calories. So in that particular situation, the women won it, and they won it by 1.2%, guys. Or 1.2 decimal points, I should say. So the women did well, guys. So congratulations to the women in that particular study. All right. To get the right amount of fiber, the typical woman should aim for about 25 grams for a 2,000 calorie diet, while men should aim for about 38 grams per 2,500 calorie diet, with lower targets for those over the age of 50. This typically requires a good mix of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. For perspective, choosing a whole grain such as pearled barley would provide about 6 grams of fiber per cup compared to less than 2 grams of fiber with white rice. Of course, white rice has been processed, guys. In addition to shedding light on Americans' eating habits, the doctor said that new findings can help inform future research into chronic disease prevention. And that's where we need the help, guys. We need chronic disease prevention, right? And I say it all the time, I've been saying it for quite a long time here on the internet, guys. Fruits, vegetables, leafy greens, they are our friends. Okay? The results of the study can be used to identify relationships between dietary fiber intake and outcomes of interest like risk factors for heart disease. In fact, our preliminary analysis suggests that the higher dietary fiber intakes in adults with diabetes is strongly associated with reductions in markers for heart disease and kidney disease. Wow, did you hear that? If you're suffering with diabetes, if you have diabetes, this particular clinical research found that the more fiber the individuals took in that suffered from diabetes, the more reductions they had in markers related to heart and kidney disease. That's right. What they ate, guys, was actually healing them and keeping them from getting more sick and dealing with more issues related to their diabetes. The doctor would go on to present that his research is an on-demand, you can find this, it's an on-demand poster that was during Nutrition 2021 live online, and they showed all these fantastic results. So what are we getting at, guys? We're getting at you can eat to live, or you can just eat to exist. That's what this is getting at, guys. We can eat and be worried about, flavor and how it tastes and all those good things, or we can eat to actually thrive, right? We can eat to heal ourselves. We can eat to empower ourselves and allow us to accomplish the things that we want to accomplish. So we do not have to live, and just accept the fact that we're living in a country with the highest incidence of heart disease. We don't have to accept that. We don't have to accept that we're living in a country with the highest incident of heart disease and high blood pressure and then diabetes. We don't have to accept those things. Shout out to everybody in the chat. These things are reality, but we can change it based on the decisions that we make. All right? All right, so that covers that part of the workout tonight. We were talking about fiber. Roll this back if you want to hear those facts, guys. It's some really good facts. And remember to include more fiber in your diet. Me personally, I start the day with an apple and typically end the day on an apple, guys. An apple is my go-to. I go to the apple because it's a quick package that I can carry with me wherever I go, and whenever I need a little snack or something to eat, I got that trusty apple, and I'm getting 6-7 grams of fiber in that one shot. So for me, apples are my go-to for fiber. All right, guys, thank you so much. We're about to get started. We're gonna start real quickly tonight. Gonna get that heart rate up. Let me go ahead and get on beat. And 1, 2. 1, 2. Step it out. Now 1, 2. Here we go. All right, I'm back on beat. All right, we got about 30 minutes, guys. Let me check my clock real quick. Last night we went a little longer. We'll give y'all 30 minutes tonight. And the idea, so we're gonna go to about 7:43. And the idea is to show you that in just 30 minutes, we can burn a lot of calories. We can accomplish our breathing exercise. I recommend you do some breathing exercises every day, especially if you suffer with anxiety or any of those issues, guys. You got to get your breathing treatments in. It will change your dynamics. It truly will. 4 seconds in through the nose, 3-second exhale out the mouth, and go to a quiet, safe place in the mind. And before you know it, you're calmer and you're more peaceful. And this is not just what I've said. This is what studies have said. And so we've incorporated into our workouts the breathing exercises. All right? But right now, we're just stepping. You can join me wherever you are, no matter what you got going on. Okay? Even if you're cooking, even if you're doing some other things in the house, you can stand up and step, guys. Get that heart rate up. And our goal is to get the heart rate up over 100 and maintain that for at least 20 minutes. We're going to incorporate some weights. I have some light weights, some 8-pound dumbbells. I have my 25-pound dumbbells. We're going to do some things with that. But right now, we just want to get warmed up, right? We don't want to hurt ourselves. We don't want to have any setbacks, no pulls, no strains, just every day working out, getting stronger than we were yesterday. All right, I'm going to be quiet for a moment. Go ahead and focus. Let's go to work and step. And step. And step. Step. One more minute of this, then we're going to do the windmills, guys. 50 windmills getting started today. 50 going backwards. Here's your example. For those problem areas in the arm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like that, guys. 30 more seconds. Step with me. Step. 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 Here we go. Step. To the side. We're going backwards. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest your arms. Here we go. And step. You want to get some of this, Rose? And step. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Where's your mom? That's how I girl. All right. All right, guys. Keep stepping with me. All right, 50 more windmills. This time we're going forward. Last time was backwards. This time we're going forward. Then we're going to pick up those weights. We'll have those arms nice and warm. Here we go. Arms up. Shout out everybody in the chat. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Here we go. And 1, 2. Like, share, subscribe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Come here, Rose. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest your arms. Very good. Now step. Now step. Now step. Now step. High impact, guys. You're going to lose weight. You're going to slim your body. I got all kinds of tips to speed up your recovery time, to speed up shaping your body. I'll just drop one right here. Guys, green tea before you go to bed, green tea when you wake up in the morning. Okay? You will watch your belly just disappear. I don't care what size you are, okay? Try it for the week and get back to me. You're gonna say, Coach, unbelievably, I might have only lost 3 or 4 pounds, but I look like I've lost 20. That's right, green tea, guys. Get that green tea in you. It's loaded with antioxidants as well, so it's good for a whole lot of other things, including improving the memory, guys. Oh, I could talk for an hour just on how green tea has improved my memory, but it has definitely slimmed me down as well. So if you're looking for all those beautiful benefits, green tea at night, green tea in the morning. All right, let's go to work. Remember, like, share, subscribe, guys. All right, let's get the light weights, and we'll get into some of the strength training today. Step with me. Here we go. Arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slowly down. And step. 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 Here we go, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Nice and slow, guys. Step it out with us. Here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Slowly down, guys. Welcome into the hardest working, most consistent, definitely most consistent coach on TikTok and YouTube, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. We're going places. Here we go. Arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Nice and slow, guys. Nice and slow. And step it out with me. Next, we're going to get some RDLs in here. Reverse dumbbell lifts. Slide your weights to the front just like that. Out to the side. Here's your example. And up, down, up, down, and up, down, up, down. All right, there's your example right there. We're going for 10 reps, 2 sets. Keep moving. Here we go. Get in position. You ready, Rose? All right. And up, down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest your arms. Keep stepping. Very good. After this next set, we'll get some breathing exercises in. Keep stepping. Keep stepping. Keep stepping. Very good. Get in position. RDLs. Here they go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest your arms. Okay. If this is the first time you meeting me, I have a concept called active resting. Active resting. And what it means is training the mind over the body. So even though we're going to continue to step, I want you to focus on slowing the heart rate, nice deep breaths, and we're going to train the body into receiving a second wind. So if you don't work out a lot or you're not used to this process, you get tired and then you're tired, right? But as we start to build up our stamina, we get this thing called a second wind. And we're gonna invite that second wind into our lives by teaching ourselves active resting components. And it works just like this. The legs keep moving. The mind is focusing on rest. And we're gonna tell the body through deep breaths. So 4 seconds in through the nose, 3 seconds out through the mouth. Here we go. And breathe. Again, breathe. Again, breathe. All right, you feel that second wind? Keep stepping. Keep stepping. All right. We're going to bring the weights up out to our sides just like that. Going for 20 reps, guys. 20 reps. Here we go. We got this. And up, down, up, down, up, down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 1, 2, and 3. Hey, Miss Tiff. And 4, and 5. Oh yeah. 6. Feeling that burn, y'all. And 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and rest your arms. Very good, guys. So thankful that you guys showing up and hanging out with me for a minute. Good to see moderator Tiffany in the building. Yes, indeed. Perfect time for a breathing exercise. 4 seconds in through the nose. 3-second exhale out the mouth. Here we go. And breathe. And breathe. One more time and breathe. Very good. All right, guys. Turn to the side so you can see what we're doing. The weight comes up. Make sure you twist at the top and down. Up. Up. Just like that. Here we go. All right. They said they wanted the sweaty workout. We're giving them a sweaty workout tonight, Miss Tiffany. I can hardly see. I have to put the weights down so I can see before moving on. All right, here we go. Keep moving. All right, up, down, and up, down, up, down. Now up, down, up, down. Now up, down, up, down. Looking at the clock, guys. Down and up, down, up, down. Now up, down, up, down. Now up, down, up, down. Now up, down. Just keep listening to the music. You can block me out if you want to, right? But the idea is to distract your body from counting the reps, guys. And we found if we lock into the tempo and just focus on the music or focus on wherever, go to that safe place in our mind, we can knock out 100 of these, 150, all right? And really shape those problem areas on your arms. So if you're tired of wearing long sleeve shirts, blouses and shirts to cover up those problem areas, you need to lock in with Coach Robinson. We have a winning track record when it comes to shaping bodies over here on my channel. Let's go. Keep on stepping. Let's give it 10 more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest your arms. You can put down the weights. We've been carrying those for about 15, 20 minutes. Now step. Now, if you didn't get to see the whole entire workout, make sure you watch at least the first 5 minutes. I cover fiber, and how we need to get more fiber into our diets, more fiber daily, guys. Dietitians and doctors want us to get like 3 times the amount of fiber the average American is getting. And it's adding to their career safety. To be honest, because when we don't eat fiber, we have diabetes. We have a higher incidence of diabetes. We have heart disease. We have high blood pressure. All these different situations, guys, because the body is not functioning the way the body was designed to function. You were not made to eat processed food. All right, you were not made to eat processed food. You were made to eat fruits and nuts and vegetables. All right, all these things take the body time to process, and as it's processing in your stomach, all those different nutrients and vitamins and trace minerals are being absorbed in the body through that process. But when we eat processed food, guess what? It's in the name, guys. The food has already been processed. So when it hits the stomach, guess what it does? It's like a shot of sugar, white sugar, straight to the veins. It hits the stomach and it immediately begins to absorb the sugar, the salt, the fat. You absorb that before you absorb the good stuff. The good stuff takes time, guys. It's just like a relationship, right? Anybody can get love tonight, but how quality will that love be, right? You ought to hear what I'm saying. Same concept. You can go for fast. Fast works. But you can't do fast all the time. And that's what we've done. We've taken a product that was only meant for, certain occasions, and that's become our diet. And now we're leading the world in heart disease. We're leading the world in high blood pressure. We're leading the world in diabetes. So many of our friends, so many of our family members have went through this. They're on 5, 6, 7 different kinds of medications, guys. Isn't it a blessing that if we just change our diet, right? Isn't it a blessing that if we just look at our food differently and start to approach our diet using facts and data, wow, we can have less sick people, less people in the hospital, less people on drugs, right? The drugs aren't free. They're having a major battle right now in Congress over health care and co-pays. This stuff isn't free. Some of these sicknesses can bankrupt you, can literally put you in the poorhouse. And some of the homeless people that some of us drive by, some of these folks are not there because they drank. Some of these folks are not there because they drugged. Some of these folks are there because they had a heart attack, because they had some form of cancer, or because they were taking care of a loved one who had a cancer or who had a heart disease or liver disease. And they were taking care of mama, taking care of daddy, uncle, grandma, whoever it was, couldn't work. And before you know it, that person dies and they're caught up. It's hard out here, guys. And so every choice we can make to put ourselves ahead of the game, we need to make it. And so this is a way we can avoid the doctor. This is a way we can avoid the pharmaceutical house. We can avoid getting the prescriptions just by how we eat and by how we live. So again, guys, I hope I said something that brought you some positivity, that inspired you to look at this thing a little differently. I am not perfect. I have made some terrible choices in terms of the things that I've eaten and the way that I've lived. But I just made up my mind, guys. No more excuses. No more lies. Because frankly, we lie to ourselves. It's not the people in our community that we're lying to. We're lying to our own selves. I mean, we see what we're doing to ourselves. I was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I didn't like it. And I was having all kinds of other issues. I was starting to get dizzy and lightheaded when I stood up and all different kinds of stuff. And just to be frank with you, guys, I was headed to surgery. I was headed to some form of heart surgery. I mean, I still may need to get one. That is still being parsed out, but I was headed for a emergency type surgery at the age of 40 years old. I weighed about 70 pounds more than what you see here right now. And that extra 70 pounds, along with not drinking any water, along with a stressed mindset, guys, it was killing me. You cannot be stressed out and not taking care of yourself. That is going to show in some form or fashion. Some way that is going to stop you, right? And it's going to present itself in the form of a heart attack or in form of a snap, like they say, or, you know, in a form of some type of disease, in the form of a flu that you shouldn't be getting. See, these things will present themselves in all different kinds of ways. And you'll blame, you know, your sinuses, or you'll blame your headache, or you'll blame your grandma for giving you, you know, that particular blood type you got. But in reality, what it is we are not nurturing ourselves. We are not taking care of ourselves. We are not eating the right thing. And so when we really want to get down to brass tacks and really assess this situation, a lot of our pain, a lot of our problems are of our own cause. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I know in America, we love to blame it on somebody else, right? We get to the point where we hate accountability, right? But this accountability will heal you faster than the lie, right? The quicker we accept what we're doing to ourselves, because we're in control of what's going in this mouth, right? The quicker we come to terms with that and become accountable for what we eat and how we exercise, the faster we can get on the road to healing. The faster we can become the better version of ourselves that's just waiting right under the surface, right? We can shake off these traumas. We can shake off these diseases, but we got to get real with ourselves, guys. And we got to get on the road to healing. And so I'm here every day for at least 30 minutes. Oftentimes I go longer than that, here wanting to support my people who have gotten out the race, those who decide to sit by the wayside for a while and let life pass you by. I'm talking right to you. Let's get back in the race. You have a lot of value to offer yourself, offer your family, offer your community. I don't care if you're 400, 500, 600 pounds. We've had folks that was 400 and 500 pounds, but we said, hey, let's get back in this thing. We can do this together. And where there's a will, there's absolutely a way. So guys, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Miss Tiffany, for stopping by. Always love and appreciate your support. If you guys want to see Miss Tiffany's fantastic change that she's experienced, this revolution, she has some before and after pictures. I think she's lost about 6 or 7 dress sizes. If I'm correct, I don't know. She's losing so fast. We might have to check on that. But again, guys, thanks for all the support. Thanks for y'all stopping by. And I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but there's a certain group of people out here that I'm trying to get back motivated, that I'm trying to get them back in the race. It is those who have been forgotten about, those who have been discarded, those who have been written off. Those are the exact people that I'm looking for, trying to motivate them, trying to get them back in this race again. So please, when you like, when you share, when you show support to this channel, you're helping us get the less than, the discarded, the written off back in the race. So again, thank you so much. This is my pleasure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, Miss Tiff. Always a bunch of laughs with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep up the good stuff. And we're going to post those before and after on every platform and let them know that we're doing a heck of a job when it comes to taking care of our temples and when it comes to spreading positivity in the community. Much love, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a fantastic night. Much love to each and every one of you guys, and stay in the race. And like I said, the tip for tonight, not only to eat more fiber, go and check that out. Check out the first part of the video. I dropped some gems on that. If you're looking to slim down your waist, green tea at night before you go to bed, green tea in the morning when you wake up, guys. In 7 days, you'll look like a new person. All right, guys, I'm out. Good night from the middle of the country. We love you, and we'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Bye for now. Good night, Tiff.